The darkest secrets of Hollywood are exposed in Past Paradise. Today we're going to talk about television royalties, where having a famous program on television means having financial stability in addition to fame. TV performers continue to profit after the cameras stop rolling because of syndication, even when blockbuster movies pay handsomely up front. Imagine, actors get rich by residual payments from your favorite drama or comedy that airs and repeats across networks. The caveat is that things aren't usually so easy on the back end. Artists negotiate their share based on show popularity and continuous reruns, making syndication discussions as intricate as a plot twist. So have a seat as we see what artists create with those standby repetitions. You can anticipate an exclusive tour that will leave you wanting more. Come discover the mysteries of Hollywood with us as we explore Past Paradise. Ted Danson, TV show Cheers, Seasons 11. Finale episode air date May 20th, 1993. Estimated show residuals up to $5 million a year. Ted Danson has had a great career, but his most well-known performance was as Sam Malone, the main character on NBC's Cheers. One of the biggest programs to ever grace our screens was, and still is, Cheers. Some intriguing information on Cheers surfaced after its premiere. For instance, the Bull and Finch pub, the show's setting, was selected by looking through the phone book. The bar's owner, Tom Kershaw, was requested by the filmmakers to record outside video. Kershaw consented for only $1. Since then, Danson has landed several lucrative jobs, such as appearances on The Good Place, Bored to Death, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Danson would still get up to $5 million a year from his 1980s sitcom, so he could retire with peace of mind. That's a more attractive pension than what most of us will likely get. Bob Saget, TV show Full House, Seasons 8. Finale episode air date May 23, 1995. Estimated show residuals up to $2,000 per year. Among all the cast members of Full House, Bob Saget, who portrayed Danny Tanner, has earned the most residual checks. In an interview, he said that these checks still didn't amount to much. He claimed that his residuals on the hit show were between $2 and $2,000 since he wasn't an executive producer. Saget is probably getting far more residual income today from his Full House spinoff, Fuller House, which airs on Netflix, despite his assertion that residuals are nothing. Despite having 5 seasons, Fuller House was canceled in the spring of 2019 due to a sharp decline in ratings. The show's producer, Jeff Franklin, is still getting large residual payments. Full House was broadcast worldwide, and in some instances even saw an increase in viewership when it was syndicated. One of the primary uncles on the program, Dave Collier, said that despite Full House being a dysfunctional family, it was nonetheless G-rated. David Caruso, TV show CSI Miami, Seasons 10. Finale episode air date April 8, 2012. Estimated show residuals up to $100,000 per year. The lead role in the crime drama CSI Miami was portrayed by retired actor and producer David Caruso. Between 1975 and 2012, he was employed in the industry as Detective Horatio Kane. Similar to Law & Order, CSI has had a great number of spin-offs due to the popularity of true crime television programs. The passive revenue from the show's repeats, which air on cable TV and online sites, allows Caruso to live a comfortable retirement. It is said that CSI brought in more than $6 billion overall. Anthony Zucker, the show's creator and executive producer, is worth $150 million. According to TV critic Nina Tassler, CSI Miami has played a significant role in propelling CBS to the top. CBS's total assets as of 2018 were valued at $21.86 billion. It generates $14.154 billion in sales. Who knows where those numbers would be now if not for CSI Miami and David Caruso. Ray Romano, TV show Everybody Loves Raymond, Seasons 9. Finale episode air date May 16, 2005. Estimated show residuals up to $18 million a year. Although younger people may recognize Ray Romano from the Ice Age series, he became well known as the lead actor in the CBS sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. To the dismay of viewers who would have happily kept up with the Barone family's adventures, the program lasted for 9 seasons before ending in 2005. Unbeknownst to viewers, each episode of Everybody Loves Raymond was written in a single workday. The performers read the script aloud on Monday. Following camera blocking and script revisions, filming began on Friday. The Merrick, New York home where ELR was shot is now valued at $500,000. Thanks in great part to his ongoing royalties, Romano is now among the richest Emmy Award-winning performers of all time. Just the program residuals bring in around $18 million for the celebrity annually. Is it any surprise that he made Forbes' list of wealthy celebrities? Alda, TV show MASH, Seasons 11. Finale episode air date February 28, 1983. Estimated show residuals up to $1 million a year. MASH maintained the audience's desired emotional connection while adding a humorous spin to a somber time. The Alan Alda starring program quickly rose to popularity. When he first started playing Hawkeye, the actor was paid around $10,000 every episode. By the series' conclusion, this had significantly grown to around $235,000. Alda's annual royalties, which vary according to how the program is distributed, may total up to $1 million, which is less than other well-known comedy performers earn. Alda is still very affluent as a result of his successful career. Alda has also been featured in several spin-offs and specials, which have helped him earn at least a little money. MASH had a 2-season spin-off called After MASH that ran from 1983 to 1985. John Trapper, MD, was a more prosperous offshoot. A lot of movies and documentaries were made in the 1980s. David Hasselhoff, TV show Baywatch, Seasons 11. Finale episode air date May 14, 2001. Estimated show residuals up to $4 million per year. Baywatch was more of a cultural phenomenon than a television program. It was the beginning of Pamela Anderson's career, which led her to become one of the most well-known female icons in the world since Marilyn Monroe. David Hasselhoff, who played the often naked Mitch, was in charge of it all. One of the most viewed TV series worldwide at one time was Baywatch. There were 1.1 billion watchers per week. But these fans didn't begin to watch until after the program was canceled by NBC. NBC didn't understand it needed to restart production of Baywatch until it went into syndication, but with new cast members and setting adjustments. Even if Baywatch isn't renewed as often as some other programs, Hasselhoff nonetheless earns a sizable income from the popular series. The Hoff's Beach Patrol job earned him an estimated $4 million annually. The 2017 film that was based on the series also had a brief cameo by the actor. Betty White, TV show The Golden Girls, Seasons 7. Finale episode air date May 9, 1992. Estimated show residuals up to $3 million a year. In many aspects, The Golden Girls was well ahead of its time. Despite the early 1990s, Beatrice Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty had candid conversations about all facets of being a woman. Even after all these years, the clever storyline and outstanding performances keep it current. At over 100 years old, Betty White is a legend. The actress may have scaled down her career in her older years, but her $3 million annual infusions from her work on The Golden Girls kept her bank account looking young. Brentwood, California is the location of the Golden Girls' home. The mansion featured in the opening song, "Thank You for Being a Friend," was listed for $3 million in 2020. The original home, used until Season 3, was devastated in a storm, even though the address was in Miami in the program. Jim Parsons, TV show The Big Bang Theory, Seasons 12. Finale episode air date, May 16, 2019. Estimated show residuals, up to $10 million a year. Jim Parsons gained notoriety as quirky genius Sheldon Cooper, who effortlessly delivered witty one-liners. Similar to his co-stars Kelly Cuoco and Johnny Galecki, he became well-known thanks to The Big Bang Theory. Parsons was making $900,000 an episode in the last season. That wasn't how his income started. He was making a maximum of $60,000 for each episode for the first 3 seasons. Parsons and his co-stars renegotiated to earn $200,000 per episode for the 4th season when it came to air. From then on, with each successive season, their pay increased by $50,000 for each episode. Owing to the show's durability and ongoing appeal, Parsons may anticipate earning an astounding $10 million per year from a variety of replays. Even if the bids stop coming in, which is improbable, the celebrity will never have to sing for his dinner since networks are fighting for the rights. David Schwimmer, TV show Friends, Seasons 10. Finale episode air date, May 6, 2004. Estimated show residuals, up to $20 million per year. Because he portrayed Ross on Friends, David Schwimmer is still collecting $20 million in paychecks. A cherished cast member, Schwimmer went on to enjoy a prosperous career appearing in films such as Madagascar, American Crime Story, and most recently, The Laundromat, a Netflix production in which he co-stars with Meryl Streep. Schwimmer appeared in his first Friends episode on September 22, 1994, and as one of the original 6 cast members, he saw the show's conclusion. In the episode, he portrayed a professor of paleontology who was infatuated. His most well-known quote is perhaps, "We were on a break." All of the filming was done at the renowned Warner Brothers studio in Burbank, California. The popular sitcom's 10 seasons all placed in the top 10 in terms of TV ratings. The Friends series finale had 52.5 million viewers, ranking it as the 7th most watched TV series finale ever. It makes sense why the residuals are so high. Ed O'Neill, TV show Married with Children, Seasons 11. Finale episode air date, June 9, 1997. Estimated show residuals, up to $10 million a year. Ed O'Neill has seen success before, despite being more well-known these days for his part as Jay in Modern Family. As Al Bundy in the popular comedy Married with Children, which ran from 1987 until 1997, the actor became well-known. O'Neill made his way into millions of families' living rooms and hearts with Katie Sagal. Married with Children was known for its avant-garde gags, which often made headlines. Married with Children didn't control it until after one episode when sponsors started to withdraw their support since they didn't want to lose that advertising money. You must purchase the show's DVD to see some of the unaired episodes. Compared to other performers who find it difficult to regain their previous level of success, O'Neill is more fortunate. Reruns of Married with Children bring in around $10 million annually for him. The just-concluded Modern Family will probably bring in more, making him an even wealthier guy. Matt LeBlanc, TV show Friends, Seasons 10. Finale episode air date, May 6, 2004. Estimated show residuals, up to $20 million per year. For his role on Friends, Matt LeBlanc, who portrayed Joey, was nominated for 3 Emmy Awards and earned residual payments worth up to $20 million. In the Friends spin-off, Joey, he played the quirky friend of the original Friends cast member. Before it was discontinued in 2006, Joey appeared for 2 seasons in 2004. Sadly, Joey's cancellation was due to poor viewership. Even though 18.6 million people watched the spin-off's first episode, the series didn't garner positive reviews from reviewers. While ratings started to decline, they held steady at 10.1 million, which is around NBC's typical viewership. The program was canceled when the ratings were down to 4.1 million. The spin-off aired for 46 episodes overall, 8 of which were not shown by NBC. Because of the spin-off's very low ratings, NBC decided not to run it. LeBlanc is now working on a new project titled Man with a Plan. Jennifer Aniston, TV show Friends, Seasons 10. Finale episode air date May 6, 2004. Estimated show residuals up to $20 million a year. Among the most watched television programs ever is Friends. The cast of the show produced A-list celebrities in Hollywood, but Jennifer Aniston's career has undoubtedly been the most successful since. The actress has appeared in many films, which have contributed to her overall $240 million wealth. Jen may still look forward to a sizable yearly check of $20 million in dividends from the Warner Brothers blockbuster show if things became hard and her employment abruptly stops. The popular sitcom reportedly brings in over $1 billion for the network annually. Jennifer Aniston is not likely to run out of money in the future. She still produces one successful film at least once a year. She is one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood as of 2018. Since 2001, when Friends first gained popularity, she has been included on Forbes' list of the highest-paid actresses for 15 years running. David Hyde Pierce, TV show Frasier, Seasons 11. Final episode air date September 16, 1993. Estimated show residuals $40 million in total. On the Katie Couric Show, actor David Hyde Pierce recently discussed the 20th anniversary of Frasier and had nothing but positive things to say about the ensemble. First airing in 1993, Frasier was dubbed the smartest show on television for a while. The primary author of the series was Christopher Lloyd. Following the show's cancellation, more and more behind-the-scenes information is becoming public, including information on Kelsey Grammer and David Hyde Pierce. After his automobile crashed, Grammer was charged with DUI. Grammer received assistance after an intervention by the Frasier cast. A month-long delay in production proved worthwhile. In 2004, the show came to an end with a 2-part Goodnight, Seattle conclusion. Reruns of the program have earned a total of $40 million so far. In the episode, Hyde Pierce portrayed psychiatrist Dr. Niles Crane. For his performance as a supporting actor, he won 4 Emmys. Maureen McCormick, TV show The Brady Bunch, Seasons 5. Finale episode air date March 8, 1974. Estimated show residuals $0 per year. Unbeknownst to many, Maureen McCormick was a well-known commercial actress before appearing in The Brady Bunch, a sitcom about a prim and proper family in the 1960s and 1970s. Recently, the performers discussed their difficulties receiving residuals from the 5-season show. Despite their best efforts, the no residuals provisions in each of their contracts remains unbreakable. Only if scenes from The Brady Bunch are used in a motion picture will they get payment, and only a little one at that. Reruns are not profitable if they are not. The lesson learned is to thoroughly read the contract before signing. With any luck, McCormick will be able to make a little cash from ads related to The Brady Bunch's many spin-offs. Due to the show's successful syndication, spin-offs and reunion movies have been produced, including A Very Brady Christmas, The Brady Girls Get Married, The Brady Bunch Hour, The Brady Brides, and The Bradys. Mark Harmon, TV show NCIS, Seasons 18. Final episode air date not available. Estimated show residuals up to $60 million in total. Every new episode of the crime show NCIS brings in $125,000 for Mark Harmon. He plays the tough-ass Navy detective special agent Jethro Gibbs, who oversees a team of investigators in the pursuit of criminal justice. The premiere episode of NCIS aired on CBS on September 23, 2003. It was a component of the company Belisarius Productions Incorporated as well. This 17-season program has produced 2 location-based spin-offs, NCIS Los Angeles and NCIS New Orleans. NCIS is the 7th longest-running primetime television program in the United States. It's still going strong, with more episodes airing into November. When Americans were asked to choose their favorite television program of 2011, NCIS came in first place, according to Harris, an online polling service. In May 2020, the announcement of NCIS's 18th season guaranteed that this pattern would continue. Despite the departures of Paulie Perrette and Dwayne Henry, NCIS has not suffered too much. Jerry Seinfeld, TV show Seinfeld, seasons 9. Finale episode air date May 14, 1998. Estimated show residuals up to $110 million per year. Through the 1990s and beyond, Seinfeld enthralled fans with its witty screenplay and endearing characters. Even though the show's 1998 finale was heartbreaking for all those involved, co-creators Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David are still quite wealthy from it after all these years. Seinfeld and David have the potential to earn a staggering $110 million per year each, depending upon the specifics of the syndication agreement. Considering that the former was earning $1 million for each episode during the previous season, it is not to be sneezed at. The actor's net worth is reportedly close to $1 billion. This is fresh news that will appeal to Netflix users. It was just revealed which Seinfeld, dubbed the #1 reason the 1990s ruled, will only be available for streaming on Netflix beginning in 2021. For the first time, Seinfeld will be available on Netflix in 4K, which is a higher quality video streaming format than what was available when the program first aired.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon